Welcome to the...
Very well.
Okay.
Finally.
Welcome to the...
I wish you good luck.
Finally.
Okay. What are you doing, Yosuke? No! No! There we go! I will not die! Ugh. Okay.
Why can't I stay like this?
What good will it do for you to forget everything? You know that you're trying to ignore the truth and that you're lying to yourself. That'll only bring you more pain.
Labras drops to the floor, crying her heart out. I know this is for her own good, but seeing it hurts me deep down inside. Labras looks at me with eyes filled with misery.
You wouldn't understand. No one can understand how I feel. That's right. They never understand.
An ominous voice butts into our conversation.
Shadow. So you were nearby after all.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm her.
Damn, wherever she is, I can't see her. Where's she hiding? As I'm looking around. Whoa. What? What? Okay. Oh my god. When the darkness disappears, the scenery has changed completely. The view outside the window has changed to something weird and creepy. A piercing red light fills the room.
What's going on?
What is that? Some giant metal container like a furnace or something? Being tossed into it like garbage? I look closer and see that the garbage looks like arms and legs. Hey! It looks like people! I try to calm the horror I feel creeping up my spine. I just don't know how to describe it. All I can say is that wherever this is, it's nasty. This isn't the announcement room anymore. As I was fixated on the view outside, the shadow appears silently from the corner of the room.
And I still need her, so I can become myself.
She approaches me as she talks. Her face is illuminated by two things, the red light from the room outside and the madness in her eyes. I back away in spite of myself. But the shadow ignores me, drawing close to Labris. Shoot, that's right! Labris hasn't said the words that the shadow needs to hear. Her shadow hasn't gained true power yet. That's why she was trying to buy time.
Forgetting was your own mistake, Root. But that's been stolen from you too. Poor pitiful me.
Labris' shadow turns and begins regaling her. Her lips are at Labris' ear, her words tugging at her heart.
You made them go through the same pain, but in the end, they still didn't understand.
The same pain?
It was so painful. It made you so sad. You hated destroying them.
Destroying them? I take another look at the horror show outside the window. The broken human figures being thrown into the incinerator. This is a sight Labris' heart created, right? Then that means this is... I suddenly felt like I could grasp the weight Labris was bearing in her heart. And I could see how heavy that weight was. The shadow takes a quick glance at me and continues speaking.
He was forced to fight his friends too. But he didn't feel the despair we did. He wasn't alone, after all. He's completely different from us. We're not human or an ordinary machine. We don't belong anywhere, and we'll always be alone. No one will ever understand us. Please stop!
The shadow needs to have Labris deny that they're the same. I knew that. But I couldn't stop her. I quietly watched as the two of them talk.
I'm not alone! I'm not! If they don't understand, who will? The only ones who could were all destroyed. By our own hands. No! That was you! Not me! You're not me! I'm free now! No one can capture me! I'm truly free!
Big nasty persona coming up.
Yes, the power!
Okay. Well, there it is! The shadow goes wild and strikes Labris, knocking her aside. I catch her from behind. Labris looks up to me, a bit surprised. But the look in her eyes is frail, ready to fade away at any moment. I smile at her.
Don't worry. It's okay if you can't at first. It's really hard to accept yourself. The only reason I could do it was because I had friends to help me. It would have been impossible to do on my own. I'm here with you now. And you've got Aige-san too. We'll help you face yourself.
The shadow's shape is a bit of a surprise. That shadow didn't change, but it summoned a monster behind her. What the hell, man? That's like a persona. And it's pretty damn gigantic. Just looking at it makes me weak in the knees. It's at least 3 times my size. The shadow's eyes glow gold as she turns her wings into an axe like Labras had. Crap! And it was hard enough just fighting a robot girl with just the axe. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm having a hard time thinking I can take her on by myself. But something pops up in the back of my mind. The faces of my friends, of Igus, everyone who's trusted me with all their hopes. I get ready to fight. Power surges through my body. Alright, now it's my turn to work.
I'm gonna save you no matter what. And when we make a promise like that, we keep it.
Persona! Why does Yosuke fight 3 people? I don't want to fight Labras. I don't want to fight Shadow Labras. Okay. What? Okay. Come on! No. Okay. No. Oh. No. Stop! Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Yosuke, get the fuck out of this. Are you kidding me? I was so close. I was doing so well, and then Labras is like, no, I'm gonna combo your ass. Oh.
Welcome to the...
Very well.
Final.
No! Oh, fuck this thing. Fuck everything. Oh. Well, I didn't even last like a minute.
Welcome to the...
Very well.
Final.
This is so not fucking fair. Why don't I just give up now?
Welcome to the...
Very well.
Okay.
Final.
Okay. No!
Damn it! Just getting started. Just get still up.
Oh!
Come on. Here we go.
No! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Okay. Okay. Oh, my heart is racing. The shadow... The shadow finally stops moving and settles down. I run to Labris and pick her up. She's still awake, but her expression is gloomy.
I'm such a failure. I can't win against anyone. I even let my shadow out. I'm a weapon, but I'm so useless. It would be better if I was just scrapped.
The lack of energy in her voice and body is enough to put me at a loss for words. Do I have it in me to convince her otherwise? That doubt came crawling back into my mind. But I still need to tell you. I opened my mouth to put the heavy feelings in my heart into words.
Hey, there was someone I liked once, but she got killed. It was the worst thing you could imagine. I couldn't forgive myself or believe she was gone. I even tried to forget about her. I thought then that no one could understand how I felt. I mean, how could they if they weren't me? Only I could understand how I felt. That's what I thought. I had given up. But that wasn't true. Even if people haven't had exactly the same experiences, they can still understand each other. I have some great friends now to prove it.
Friends.
If I'm strong at all, it's because I have them. I can remember my friends are with me whenever it really counts.
Yeah. But I don't have that.
You should, though. There must have been someone who was important to you. Just think back.
Labris's lips quiver, and she shakes her head gently. A single tear was all it took. Like a dam breaking, she starts to cry.
They're all gone. I can't see them anymore. And it's all my fault.
Yeah, huh? That's what Shadow Labris was getting at. She didn't just lose them. I don't know the details, but I'm gonna bet that she had to destroy someone herself, against her will. I can't imagine the pain that would cause. But...
I see. Can't it be us? You're friends.
As I say that, I stretch out my hands to her. But Labris looks away from me, and she won't take my hand.
How? I'm not human.
Who cares? One of my friends is a shadow. Remember Teddy? The one who was acting like your knight? He was originally a shadow. And you have Aige-san with you too. I know she was really worried about you.
Really?
She raises her head and looks at me, but she still hesitates. Shoot! I really don't know what to say in situations like this. I bet you would have the best lines memorized just for occasions like this. Okay, so I try something that sounds natural, no matter if it's particularly suave or not. Time to try a joke.
You know, my arm's gonna get tired leaving my hand out like this.
Labris looks confounded for a brief moment. But it looks like I chose right.
You really are something, you know that?
With a smile, Labris takes my hand. It's cold and hard, but it feels natural. Because I know that it's the hand of a girl who's trying her best.
I'm not alone.
That's right. We'll be by your side.
Labras nods her head and slowly stands up. I offer to help her up, but she pushes my arm away and walks towards her shadow. The shadow says nothing. It just stares at Labras.
Wanting everyone to understand. You weren't wrong about how I feel.
Acceptance. And drink time.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No, you are me, after all. This is my persona.
Hooray! Oh, my throat hurts. Wow. It's such an elegant white silhouette. It's hard to imagine it was the same as the black bull's shadow. I was worried that there might be something wrong, like she was damaged or something, but when she turns to me, I can see the strength in her eyes. I breathe a sigh of relief. I lift my face and cheerfully call out to her.
Well, let's get going. Back to where our friends are waiting.
You got it.
Now that she's accepted herself, she nods to me and smiles, like when we first met. No, even brighter. Labras accepted her shadow, and the host disappeared. For a while, I was worried how the P1 Grand Prix was going to end, but it's all over now. So all that's left is for us to get the heck out of here. I hear from Rize that all those fantastic invisible walls have disappeared. Now I could go meet up with my buddies in Aigis. Or so I thought. Led by Rize, Yu, Chie, and Yukiko all come running into the announcement room. Teddy, Kanji, and Naoto follow them. Way to rush things. But I guess I would want to run around if I was stuck in a cage all day too. The investigation team is back together. Everyone is surprised when they see Labras. I mean, I can't blame them. She's a robot. Ooh. I explained the circumstances to them. Labras looks tense the entire time, but of course, none of us is going to be heartless enough to say she's not a person.
I lost in the very first round. I wish I could have fought a little more.
I'm glad that I didn't have to fight you, Chie. At least fighting against Yosuke-kun didn't trouble my conscience much.
It didn't?
There. She can say that because she loves you.
Pardon me if I don't share your optimism there.
These guys are way too easygoing. As I'm complaining, Kanji seems pretty enthusiastic.
We should do that again sometime. It ain't good for our bodies if we don't let our personas out once in a while.
But normal people can't let them out.
I'll sponsor a real Grand Prix.
Guys, this is stupid!
I'll call it our very first go on a date with Teddy Grand Prix.
No one would enter.
How cruel.
Yukiko has been so cold! Oh my god! Teddy balls and throws himself into Labras' arms, and she hesitantly opens her mouth to speak.
Can I sign up?
Don't.
Don't.
You shouldn't.
You know what? Count me in.
Oh, if you're in, then I'm in.
Huh? Well, then me too.
I'm out.
Damn it, you jerks!
Meh, whatever. As long as it makes Labra smile.
Alright, it's time we go back.
Everyone cheers in agreement. We all head to the roof. I already knew that the roof is where the exit from the TV world was, in the studio area. Plus, we could meet up with Igus while we're there. All Teddy has to do is bust us out the exit and we'll all be back at Junes. We climb the stairs, and as expected, Igus is waiting for us. When she sees that Labras is safe, she smiles.
It seems everything has been resolved.
But a pair I've never seen before are standing behind her. They have intensely intimidating auras. I can tell that they aren't normal people like me. Like you're normal, Yosuke. I'm guessing they must be members of Igus's team on the same mission as her.
It's over already. I still don't feel entirely satisfied, though.
Don't be like that after you go. Just be happy that it's over.
I take a closer look at them. One's an amazingly gorgeous woman, and the other's a buff guy who isn't too shabby himself. And Igus is pretty easy on the eyes, too. Put the three of them together, and they really pack a punch. And the way they're dressed, well, they pack a punch too, but in a different way. The beauty in the fur coat steps forward and bows to me. At the same time, Labras hides behind my back.
Hanamura, yes? You have my thanks for helping us retrieve Labras.
Her tone is soft but articulate, intellectual and charming. But one of her words bothers me.
Could you maybe not use the word retrieve?
I'm a little scared to talk back to her, but I'm not going to budge on that one. She appears taken back for just a moment, then she smiles.
You're right. My apologies. I'm Mitsuru Kirijo, Labras' handler.
Kirijo? I've heard that name somewhere before. Kirijo? Huh? As in the huge company, Kirijo? I turned to Igus for an answer. Picking up on what I wanted to say, she replied with a smile. Seriously? So the group she had mentioned was... Because we're all scared silly by the important name Kirija. By the important name Kirija-san tells us incredibly politely that they were most likely the cause of the incident. She also explained what I wanted to know about most, how Labras was going to be treated.
I'm not gonna be scrapped.
I have no plans to shut you down or destroy you. Kirija-san's answer in response to Labras' question is so direct that we can't help but cheer. Labras was more perplexed than happy. Kirija-san takes Labras' hand and lowers her head.
Indeed, you aren't. You have done nothing wrong. It's actually me who should be apologizing to you.
Oh no, you don't gotta do that. I felt like there was no getting around being sealed away again. I've made friends now, so I thought I could live with it.
Labras.
I can't believe this is happening. This is all thanks to you, Yosuke.
Yep, here we go.